Okay, like promise, kita akan tengok how to solve the problem, right? The question. So, actually saya dah asingkan lah this particular topic. It's about production and cost. Thing is, I divide two. I'll teach production first, and then I'll go for cost. So, for this one, is about the exercise or tutorial on production. Okay, so let's go for question 1. You have this question. Okay, the table shows the production function on agriculture product. Answer the following question. Okay, see here, they have two input, even though it's does not mention here. Okay, you can do this one is input. Okay, and there's none of this as labor, right? The first one is fertilizer, the second one is land. Referring to my production function, I told you function to produce quantity output is using capital and also labor. But in this question, they have fertilizer and land, and that both input are not being used here. It's okay, no worries, as long as they use two input. And if this question asks whether this one is short run or long run, okay, you can identify by looking at the value there. For fertilizer, look at the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The value is variable. The value keep changing. So this means this one is variable input. So variable inputs, it is labor, meaning that this one, fertilizer, stood as labor. Okay, while the other one, which is land, the value is constant, the same throughout the table. So here, this is a fixed input. Okay, in my equation here, it is the capital. Okay, alright, so you don't need to worry, even though it's not the same like a tissue, as long as they have two input, they'll be fine. So in this case, they have the column for average product, total product, and marginal product. I've told you, normally they'll give this information, the total product. But in this case, they give the information of average product. So how to do this? Okay guys, no need to panic because you have the formula. Go back to the formula. Okay. So this is your formula. To find average product is basically total product divided by labor. So if you manipulate this formula, you can get this formula, isn't it? Just leave it here, the total product. This one divided by labor, bring it to the other side, it will become times labor. Average product times labor equals to total product. Okay, just a simple mathematics. Okay, alright. So if you have average product, you can find the value of total product simply by average product times labor. In this case, for your question here, labor is fertilizer. So the value of average product here, 70 times 1, 80 times 2. And then you got this table. You can fill up this table. Okay? And to fill up this table, it's basically using this formula. The changes in total product over the changes in labor. So how to find the changes? Nilai bawah tolak nilai atas kan? Okay? So in this case, 70. Okay, be careful Okay, I have this answer. Alright. So here, how to find changes? how to make it bigger. Okay, how to find changes is basically the value below minus the value above. Okay, so but here the problem is fertilizer does not start with 0, it start with 1. Meaning that dia ada satu lagi kat atas tu, dia start with 0. So jangan tinggal dia tu. Sebab tu saya tulis kat sini, saya tunjuk kat situ. Okay, here I put it there 0. Okay, so the change from 0 to 1 is 1. So you have the value up there. Dia tak akan start dash kat sini. So kalau dalam table yang kita belajar tadi, value for marginal product, the first one is dash. Sebab dia start dengan label start with 0. So 1 minus 0 tak ada. So dia start kat sini dash. Bila kat mana 0 dash. Kat sini kat 1 baru ada nilai. So you tak boleh untuk this question you letak dash juga, sebab dia start dengan 1. So kalau you tengok kat sini, bila start dengan 1, nilai dia ada. So macam mana you nak cari nilai kat sini? You kena imagine kat atas tu ada kosong. Okay, sebab tu lah saya buat kat situ 0. So bila kat situ, so I already calculate here my total product. Okay, saya buat kecil balik supaya you boleh nampak. 75 is fine, I think. Okay, my total product 0 with 70 is 70. 1 minus 0, 1. So 70 over 1 is 70. Lepas tu, going for the second one, 160 minus 70 is 90. 2 minus 1 is 1. 90 over 1, 90. And so on. And then you got this figure. Very simple, right? No need to panic. It's very simple. Even though dia tak bagi total product, you can find it. Just manipulate the formula. Okay, kat sini kenapa saya letak macam ni? Sebenarnya, simbol untuk matematik, kalau change tu, kita boleh buat segitiga tu. Change in total product, our change in labor. It's basically the same formula. Okay? The same formula with the formula of AP, cuma you letak changes je kat depan. Okay? So, we answer this question. Fill in the column for total product and marginal product. Okay, done there. Okay, sketch a diagram showing the 3 production stages. Ini yang saya kata, you must know how to draw the diagram. Okay, so how to sketch the diagram? You tak perlu tengok figure dah. Like I told you, diagram dia confirm akan jadi rupa macam ni. You tak perlu letak figure dah. You cuba label the part C sahaja and label the curve and label the stages. Okay, you just hafal macam mana rupa dia. So you don't need to see the figure in the box. Okay, so macam mana nak buat dia? Y, X, labor, ataupun ikut soalan dia, fertilizer. Okay, here TP, MP, AP. Okay, first of all, go for draw TP dulu. Daripada origin, maximum, turun. So dekat maximum tu, buat satu garisan straight ke bawah. Itu adalah pembahagi untuk stage 3. So tanda sikit kat situ, maksudnya ini dekat MP kena cross. So MP daripada origin naik maksimum belah dalam, and then make sure dia turun, dia cross, ekor dia kena duduk kat bawah, sebab nilai MP mesti ada nilai negatif. Here dia ada nilai negatif. Kalau dalam soalan pun tak ada nilai negatif, kalau you kira ni tak ada nilai negatif pun tak apa, drawing dia wajib ada negatif, ekor dia mesti ke bawah. Okay, and for AP pula, you tanda je bawah sikit, dia tak boleh sama tinggi dekat sini, sebab dia kena cross here. And then daripada origin, naikkan dia kat situ. Bila dia maksimum dah, make sure dia turun afterwards. And then dekat mana dia bersilang AP and MP, buat satu lagi garisan. Itu adalah stage 2 kat situ, ini adalah stage 1. This is how you draw. Please practice, you'll be fine. Okay, lepas tu dia kata, explain the law of diminishing return. Bila dia kata explain, meaning that dia nak definition. So, as more of variable input is used with other variable input tu, fertilizer lah dalam case ni labor. Okay, fertilizer. With other technology and input remaining fixed, the marginal product of variable input will eventually decline. Lepas tu dia kata, identify the level of variable input. Variable input tadi, fertilizer lah. In which it start to take place. Masa bila dia bermula. So I already told you, you kena tengok kotak MP. So here, you tengok bila MP start to decline. 70, naik lagi kepada 90, naik lagi kepada 110, and then dia start to decline 90. So here, where it start. Okay, look at that. How many fertilizer at that time? 4. So here, kita jawab at the 4th fertilizer. Is how you answer the question. Very simple. Okay? Alright. So, let's look at another question yang lebih challenging. Okay? For example, question 2. Question 2. Mardi produce the following production function. Answer the question based on the table given. So, in this case, dia ada bagi one fixed input. Kenapa saya tahu one fixed input? Look at the value. It's consistent, constant. So, length is the fixed input. And number of fruit pickers. And the value is variable. Keep changing. 10, 20. Tapi dia tak naik satu-satu. Dia naik 10, 10, 10. Naik by 10. Okay. So, this one is the variable input. Fruit pickers is the label. Okay. And total number of mangoes picked. This one is the total product. Sebab kita cakap total numbers of mangoes picked. Is Madi Berhad operating in short run? What do you think? Short run or long run? Yes lah kan. Because they have one fixed input and one variable input. The condition to be in short run, satu input mesti fixed. And another input is variable. While in the long run, both input are variable. How do I know? Sebab dia tak ada hat ke atas dia. Both tak ada hat. Tak ada tanda palang tu. Okay. So, itu adalah jawapan dia. And then, you jawab yes. Give a reason for your answer. Because the existence of fixed input. Sebab fixed input cuma wujud in the short run. Okay. Next is, dia kata, calculate the value of average and marginal product of mangoes picked. So, tambah lagi table. Dia nak cari AP dan juga MP. Average and marginal product. Average product AP. Marginal product MP. So, formula for AP, average, how to find average? Average is purata. Total bahagi numbers of fruit pickers. Untuk marginal, formula yang sama, you letak segitiga je. Changes. So, here, I have the answer there. So, to find average product is basically total product over labor. Labor is fruit pickers. I already labeled that. And for the formula for marginal product is the same formula like this one. Cuma kita letak segitiga tu. Maksudnya changes. Changes in total product over changes in labor. Okay. So, it start from 10. Bila dia tak start daripada 0 kan, nilai kat atas ni mesti ada nilai. Tak boleh dash. Bila dia start dengan kosong, baru you dash. Okay. So, AP is 1800 bahagi 10. So, you dapat 180 and so on. And for MP pula, kosong dengan 1800, 10 dengan kosong. So, 1800 bagi 10, 180. And you got the value afterwards. Okay. So, dia kata sekarang ni, at what numbers of pickers, so you must concentrate with this box lah, dia kata. Does the total product start to diminish? So, tengok kotak ni, dia kata, diminish tu maksudnya total product start to decline, turun. Tengok kotak ni. Mana the total product start to decline? 5,500, naik lagi kepada 6,300, naik kepada 7,000, turun kepada 6,300. See? Total product start to decline here, right? So, dia kata, at what numbers of pickers does the total product start to diminish? Masa tu, pickers ada berapa? 80 lah. So, jawapan dia, 80th pickers. Very simple. And then, next question is, at what numbers of pickers does marginal product begins to diminish? Sekarang ni nak marginal product pula. Tapi be careful sebab in this case yang kotak atas ni biasa kita ignore lah sebab dia ada ralat sedikit lah sebab nombor besar terus kan. Jadi, memang besar nampak 180 terus turun 60. Lepas tu naik balik. Tak. Biasa first box tu we ignore. Okay, so 60 naik kepada 70, naik kepada 110, naik kepada 130, barulah dia start to diminish, start to decline kan 80. So sini baru dia bermula. Marginal product start to diminish dekat sini. So numbers of pickers berapa masa tu? 60 pickers. So jawapan dia I already mentioned here, ignore the first box, so the answer is 60 pickers. Dia tak akan berlaku mula-mula terus diminish. Takkanlah you hire seorang worker terus production capability terus diminish. Tak logik kan? Okay, next question. At what numbers of pickers does the marginal product becomes negative? Tengok marginal product becomes negative. Start dia negatif kat sini kan? So pickers dia ke berapa? 80. At the 80th pickers. Okay, name the law that governs the production of the firm above. I already teach you about the law. Ada satu law je kan? Law of diminishing marginal return. So that is the answer. Okay, so you must try. So for question 3 ni, dia berbeza sikit sebab dia ada dua total product. Meaning that dua company kat sini. So meaning that untuk usaha murni you kena cari average product dan marginal product dia. Untuk sepadu jaya pun you kena cari average product dia dan marginal product dia. You do it first and then I'll give you this answer. Tak boleh lah terus-terus saya bagi kan. You kena learn how to calculate first. Jangan rujuk dan baca sahaja. Okay, so you have two here. Okay, yang saya nak bagi tahu yang ni, yang kita tak belajar. Kalau dia bagi asing-asing macam ni, bukan maksud saya missing kan, kotak yang missing macam ni pun you tak ada isu pun. Kalau you dapat average product, macam mana nak cari total? Is basically average product times labor dapat total. So isikan kotak-kotak dia ni, you akan dapat cari marginal product. You'll be fine, no worries, please try. I would like to explain question on this, question 6. Okay, see here guys, I undur balik. Okay, sketch. Even though this is the different question, right? In terms of sketching, it's still the same. Maximum turun. Dekat kita maximum, tanda sikit, garis straight. Kat sini, tempat MP akan bersilang, MP akan jadi negative afterwards. Kita naik, maximum turun. Lepas tu tanda sikit kat sini, AP pula, dia akan bersilang kat sini, lepas tu dia akan turun. Ini ada satu lagi garisan untuk stage. So practice this. Whatever question keluar, rupa dia confirm macam ni. You don't need to put the figure, berapa banyak label kat sini, berapa tinggi, berapa maksimum, nilai maksimum and so on. Okay, let's go for question 6. Okay, so yang ni dia buat table jenis yang mendata macam ni. Kalau you tak suka, you boleh tegakkan. Macam for example, saya tegakkan. Sebab saya tak berapa nak suka table yang mendata. So tak ada isu. Tapi problem with the student here, so dia kata, madam, the information given is not enough. They only give one input, which is labor. Labor je, madam. So mana fixed input? The thing is, do we need fixed input? Sebelum ni, kalau ada fixed input pun, do we use this in our calculation? Tak ada kan? We only use variable input in our calculation. So, if we don't have fixed input, we can still answer the question. And then kalau dia tanya short run ke long run, jawapan dia confirm short run. Walaupun dia tak ada maklumat pasal fixed input dia. Sebab long run tak ada calculation. Okay, bear in mind ya. Alright, so in this case, it's a bit tricky. Why? Instead of bagi average product ataupun total product, the question give you marginal product. So kalau dia bagi marginal product, macam mana nak cari? So in this case, guys, okay, this is how you answer this. Okay, so I buat kecil sikit. Kecil sangat tak nampak pula kan? Hopefully you nampak. Okay, alright. So here, tak apalah, saya besarkan sebab kita nampak soalan dekat sini. Alright. So this is the question I already salin balik. Okay, we have this information only. Total marginal product. We don't have total product. We don't have average product. We have labor. Okay, you know this is the formula for marginal product. Formula for marginal product is change in total product over change in labor. So here, kita boleh cari change in total product. by manipulating this formula, marginal product times change in labor, bahagi ni bawa ke sini dia darab kan, times change in labor equals to change in total product. So ambil by row, ikut row dia. So marginal product at the current time is 6. Change in labor, kosong tolak 1 kat sini, 1 tolak kosong, 1 sama dengan 6. 6 ni bukan total product tapi perubahan total product, change in total product. Maksudnya daripada atas kepada bawah tu adalah 6. So kosong tambah 6, nilai kat sini adalah 6. Total product here. Are you okay? And you do it for the second row also. Marginal product dia nilai dia 9. And changes dia 2 tolak 1, 1. So perubahan total product adalah 9. Daripada 6 kepada kotak yang bawah yang kita tak tahu ni adalah 9. So macam mana nak tahu nilai kat sini? 6 tambah 9 dapatlah 15. Sebab kotak total product is empty here. Please do your calculation. Baru you nampak apa yang saya cuba explain here. Okay. So next is, dia kata, calculate the following. Total product when the marginal product is maximum. So sekarang ni, cuba tengok marginal product nilai paling tinggi sekali. Maximum value is 12, right? So nilai total product masa tu 27. Average product when marginal product is equals to 0. Masa marginal product equals to 0, berapa kan nilai average product? 6.57. Okay, give the range of labor input when the following occur. Increase return to labor. Increasing return to labor. Increasing return tu maksudnya kita fokus kepada marginal product. Increasing return tu maksudnya marginal product makin meningkat. So in this case, marginal product makin meningkat, 6 naik kepada 9, naik kepada 12. Meningkat kan? Bila masuk ke 8 dah turun dah. So ini adalah masa dia meningkat daripada 6 kepada 12 ni. So range of labor masa tu daripada labor pertama sampailah labor yang ketiga. Sebab tu jawapan dia from labor 1 to 3. Diminishing return berlaku bila marginal product start turun. So marginal product decline, 8 turun kepada 7, kepada 4, kepada 0. Inilah kita panggil decreasing atau diminishing return. So masa tu berapa labor? Daripada labor ke-4 sampailah labor ke-7. So ratio of labor from labor 4 to 7. And the last one, bila berlakunya negative return to labor. Negative return to labor berlaku bila MP kita negatif. Masa tu masa negatif 2 dan negatif 5. Labor yang ke-8 dan juga 9. So from labor 8 to 9. What happened to the total product if the firm hired 8 labor? Cuba tengok masa labor 8. What happened to total product? The value is 44. And here, dia tak nak what is the value of total product tau. Dia kata what happened to the total product. You compare with the value before. Before, total product is 46. Now, total product is 44. So, what does it mean? Total product diminish ataupun decrease. Okay? So, you have more question there. Please try. Okay? And do we have AC question? We don't have AC question for this. I don't think we have AC question. Let me look at this. Oh, we have a essay question. Sorry, I did not give the answer for essay question. So, most of the essay question, they ask you to draw the diagram, the TP, AP, MP, okay, and explain the stages. Okay, so what should you do is, you must draw this diagram. No need to draw the table. Tak perlu letak nilai, kira balik tak ya. It's waste of time. You just draw the diagram and indicate the stages. Make sure it's fully labeled. Okay, and then you explain stage 1 ni apa, stage 2 ni apa, stage 3 ni apa. Follow the slide. Then you'll be fine. You got your 10 marks there. Because the question asks for 10 marks there. Yang 12 ni soalan lama. Start 2015 and above, semua soalan untuk essay is 12 marks. With the aid of diagram. So, bila saya letak bawah satu soalan here, meaning that this is the same question. Cuma cara tanya dia berbeza. So, explain factors of production from conventional perspective. Factors of production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. So, you explain what is land. Do in your essay form lah. And then law of diminishing return, explain the short run production of a firm using a relevant diagram, explain the law showing different stages of production and most efficient stage a firm should produce. This is your challenge. I think this is an old question. Normally student will avoid to answer this question, but you may try and show me your answer. Okay. With the aid of diagram, explain the stage of production is short run. At which stage will a rational producer choose to operate? Why? Ini sama je sebenarnya macam soalan 3 tadi. Explain these 3 stages too. With the aid of diagram, that you must draw this diagram. And explain the stages, and the efficient stage is at stage 2. Okay? And here dia suruh cerita the concept of fixed input. What do you understand about fixed input? Janganlah cakap fixed input is the input that is fixed. Atau macam keling pula kan? Fixed input means that the inputs that cannot change, the value is always the same. Because as a producer we have constraint, we cannot add more to the input. For example, bagi tahu lah. Okay, variable input. Jangan jawab. Variable input is the input that is variable. The input that is always changed, that is varies as time goes by, as the production changes. Okay, so please tackle the question on AC juga, so that you know how to answer AC question. And this is about the law. I think you can skip this one. This one is hardly asked these days. Okay, that's it. You have 14 questions to be tried there. Okay, please try the question. Okay, that's it for today.